This video will contain heavy spoilers for Netflix original series All of Us Are Dead. Watch at your own risk. So, let's talk about All of Us Are Dead on Netflix, right? I just finished watching this show last night. Just finished. I binged it in 2 days, guys. That's how good it was. So, there is no other, nobody does zombie movies, zombie shows like Korea. Korea is doing the best in this genre. Like zombies, Korea's got it. Every other genre you watch a zombie movie or whatever, they're either walking and I'm dead, they're walking, or it's just, I don't know, the action isn't there. But for All of Us Are Dead, my heart was jumping through my fucking shirt the entire series. There was not one point in the series where I was like, I'm bored, boo, tomatoes, the quarantine scenes were kind of okay. The shit with the assembly member was okay. I guess this needs to be established and, set up or whatever. You gotta see what people have to lose and whatnot, right? So, I know it sounds it's gonna sound weird as fuck, but I haven't seen Train to Busan yet. I'm going to watch it. Probably tonight, honestly. But hashtag alive, All of Us Are Dead, really, really good zombie Korean media. Anyways, for starters, let's talk about my favorite characters. So, I am a big liker of the Changyun. What was his name? Changyun? Okay. Changyun is his, real name. His name in the show is Chongsan. So, my favorite character is Chongsan, right? And then I like Namra. I think she's pretty cool. And I also like Soo-hyuk. Whoa, I am struggling, guys. I'm usually not this bad. I like Soo-hyuk, the tall, dark and handsome, athletic friend, right? He's cool. I like him a lot. I also like the guy who saves the baby and the child. I like the father, Anjo's father. I like Mrs. Park. Mrs. Park is great. I think that's all that I like. Let me think harder. I like the fat guy who was with our main cast, not the fat guy who was with the weird bitch and the sister bitch with the arrows. But I do like the sister bitch with the arrows. She's cool. I also want to say that I like Mr. Lee a lot. Mr. Lee is such a compelling villain type character. He's so compelling, and you can't help but agree with him. Even though what he's doing is wrong, you understand why he did what he did, and that is how you make a good antagonist. He's a run-of-the-mill, Humpty Dumpty, ordinary guy, but his son is just getting bullied so bad that he does something terrible to try and ease his son's pain. That is how you make a compelling, amazing villain. Take notes. We're gonna get to the people I don't like now. I don't like the bully villain guy because, and this is gonna sound weird because I was okay with the villain in Squid Game, right? The weird Yakuza thug kind of guy or whatever, who had sex with the curly-haired, annoying, whiny bitch. Him. I was okay with him, I kind of liked him. He was kind of cool. But this villain, this bully guy, what's his name? Yoon Guinam, I guess. Guinam, I don't like him at all because he's just needlessly annoying. It has nothing to do with his survival. He's just a bad guy just for fun. And it's move on. It's annoying. Okay? What the fuck? It was just so annoying. I didn't like him at all. He was kind of reminding me of, the Disney villains, the Cruella de Vils who are just evil for, no reason, just for fucks, just for kicks, just because it's fun, because it's so fun being bad, that's fun and great for, a Disney movie, but, in this, it's dude, what the fuck? Do something else. I didn't like the girl he bullied by the end, right? She could have just, got her revenge on her bullies and, I don't know, she was doing the most. She kind of was. I don't know. She was doing literally the utmost. Smashing all the phones. How about you, it's still gonna be posted, sweetheart. Just because you're smashing phones, your, porn tape is still gonna be leaked on the internet. So I'm just confused as to why she's smashing phones when she needs to try to get into Guinam's phone and delete, make it so the post never uploads, right? She's smashing phones. I don't know what that's gonna do. Anyways, I do not like Anjo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to say it. I have to say it. I do not like her. I didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. I don't know what it was. It's just, I hate the girl that's like I don't even know how this is gonna come across. I'm just gonna speak my mind, man. But I hate the girl that's like that oblivious to the fact that like somebody might like them, and then when they confess, just complete dismissal of their feelings. Oh, okay, well, I lost Isak, now I lost you, now I have no friends. Like, what the fuck? That made me so mad. Like, sis, he's right there. She's like, I just want to be alone. Sis, the world is ending. And you're upset that your friend has a crush on you? I don't know, that just irked me. Like, she was okay until I didn't like. Okay, so I'm very heavily. I was a Chung Sun. That's the name, right? The main character guy with the mom with the chicken restaurant, Chung Sung Chicken. I was heavily invested in him, right? I like him a lot. Like, favorite character hands down. And like, I didn't like how the Onjo bitch kept like kicking him and shit. Throwing his backpack. Like, bitch, grow up. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like her. Oh my god, I did not like her. And the girl in the pink that you see in the picture right there, that girl, she kept falling. I was like, Jesus Christ, stand up. Like, fuck. She just kept falling. Oh my god, she kept falling. I was like, girl, get up. She was so annoying. I was like, okay, she's dead. Apparently not. She ends up living at the end. I was sad when the fat guy died. Like, both fat guys. There was 2 fat guys. When they died, I was really upset. Did the annoying... Oh, that's another character I don't like. This annoying girl in the white all the way to the... What is this, right side? Well, the girl on the end, right? There's only one girl on the end. Her, I do not like her at all. Like, chill out. Well, but, you know, in Korean media, they always have, like, the one girl that kind of acts like this, right? In Squid Game, it was the girl who went fucking platinum, right? Like, got super, super famous. It was her. Pickpocket or whatever. In #Alive, it's the main character girl. Like, they always have to have one girl that's like, what the fuck is this? Huh? Like, I'm tough. Rules? I don't follow those. So it's like, it's a interesting trope. You know, but I think it's just done better with the sister with the bow and arrow. Because they're both the same trope. That's why it was so fun to have them together, right? I will admit, like, I was laughing and shit, like, at their scenes together. But I do not like the girl with the bangs. Like, she's annoying. It's too much. I can't do it. What else do I want to talk about? The girl who played Pickpocket's little friend in Squid Game, right? The girl who killed herself for Pickpocket. I forgot her name, but yeah, the rich bitch, right? Terrible character. I hate. She's a good actor because I really hated her character. Also, let me just pause and say that, like, everybody in this show was such a good actor / actress. They were all really good. They were all so good, right? Oh my goodness. I thought the whole, Namra X, the fucking tall guy, the tall tan guy, the friend, the athletic guy, I thought that was really cute. I'm glad they got together. They were a cute-ass couple. Like, I thought that was really cool. I thought him tying their wrists together was really cool. You know, he was just a stand-up guy. I was like, yas. I was like, serve. So, to keep on talking about, like, the people I didn't like the bully guy who was on the roof with the... not the bully guy, the bullied guy who filmed the girl who who was smashing phones, right? Hate him. I fucking hate that guy, man. Our main characters are banging on the fucking, door and whatnot. It's his fault that Chung-san dies, right? Fuck him. Fucking loser. Let's talk about things that were shocking. Now, let's talk about things that caught me off guard. I went into this thinking, okay, the tall athletic guy is gonna die on some heroic shit. That's how it always happens. The tall, heroic guy always fucking sacrifices himself for everyone else. But in this, we got the opposite, right? It's kind of the, not the weak link, I won't say he is. He's kind of in the middle. You know, he's your average Joe. He's your average main character. He's not super strong. He's not super handsome. Oh, I think he is. I think he is fine as fuck, guys. Like, he looks like Onu, Jinky from SHINee. Lee Jinky from SHINee. If you guys know what SHINee is. Well, whatever. I thought, you know, I went into this thinking, okay, it's the tall, tan, dark, and handsome guy who has the girl who's gonna sacrifice everything for his best friend, you know, the mid-tier, nothing special about me kind of guy, right? That's how I thought this was gonna end, but it subverted my expectations. It really did. Another thing that subverted my expectations, well, that it was a surprise, but it was a good surprise, you know. Miss Park, whoa, when Miss Park died and told the bitch character, like, who killed the Gyeong, who killed the guy who got, like, scratched by putting the zombie blood on his open wound. That bitch. When Miss Park died and she said, help them, help your friends, you know, and she started packing the food, I was like, you fucking bitch, you know, like, she's irredeemable. She literally killed someone for no reason. So I was like, bitch, She starts packing the food, and, like, honestly, I wasn't fucking thinking about that food. Like, when Guinam killed her, I was like, yas. So I was like, it's unfortunate she was gonna help our mains, but at the same time, she's a bitch, so she had to die. I don't know. Side note, can I just say that, like, they did such a good job making us care about the B-side characters. Like the girl whose mom and dad were turned into zombies in the car on the way to the school. They didn't have to give her a backstory like that, you know? They didn't have to go that far into it, but they really laid her out. They gave her some... They brought her character some life, you know? And then the Isak girl, right? We get the memories of her and Anjo at the mall, at dinner, you know, what have you. They just really did a good job of fleshing out some of our B-sides. Again, the girl in the pink... right there has no kind of fleshing out at all. Even Namra, like the cool, like Ulzang, right? Like the cool silent beauty, like she even gets some pretty good, like, explanation, right? So she has this ex machina moment, right, where she just so happens to have a lighter. But why it works is because through that we get a little bit more characterization from her, right? She's not the first to speak up. That's how it starts, right? We get even character progression for her. It's just, this show is so well made. It's so good. She pulls out the lighter. You know, she's never the first one to speak. She's never never wants to engage herself with, she doesn't know how to with her classmates, right? She never has, so she doesn't know how to. So she pulls out the lighter and she's like, oh, here. By the way, I smoke. Yeah, it was the stress put on me by da-da-da. And it was just so skillfully done. Like, such a good show. Honestly, I wish it had ended at season 1. Because I think we kind of went over everything. Like, I think a second season would not be good. Of course it wouldn't be as good as the first, obviously. But I think the story wrapped up, like, after the bombing of Hyosan or whatever. I think the story was pretty good to end there. I think that would have been a really good ending. And I totally called the principal... Well, not the principal, what the fuck? I totally called that guy, the chief military guy, killing himself. After bombing 60,000 people, I totally called that. I was like... You know, when he was like, I need to get some rest. You're in charge. I was like, oh, he's gonna go kill himself. He is. And he goes into his little room or whatever, puts on his uniform. I'm like, yep. That's it. And he calls his wife, oh, yeah, what's going on? Have they eaten? Da-da-da. I knew it. I was like, yeah, he's probably reaching in the drawer to get a gun, right? And then they showed the gun, and I was like, right. Knew it. Anyways, this is one of those shows where it's a rare like 10 out of 10. Besides the setup for a season 2, this show is a 10 out of 10. Besides the setup for the season 2, because I think it ended beautifully. I think it wrapped up wonderfully. But can we talk about the exhale I felt when Anjo, like, hugged her dad? I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to last. But that shit was amazing, you know. And it was something I found annoying, but I understand, like, from a humanistic perspective, was whenever somebody would turn, the person they were closest to was always like, no, stop beating them. You know, like, oh, nah, nah. Like, the hot archery chick's her brother, she's like, no, don't kill him. Sis, what? So you want to die instead? You want to die too? What? And, okay, they were doing Chung Sun's mom bogus. Like, they were taking extra hits to his mom for no reason. So I understand why he freaked out and broke down, right? But other than that, like, sure, it's your friend, but they got bit. They're dead. It's survival mode at this point. Anyways, I thought this was a really, really good show. It's a rare 10 out of 10. And I think you all should go watch it if you haven't already, right? Spoilers! And I think I'm going to make a video about Miss Park tomorrow. So come back tomorrow if you want to see that video. Because I really liked Miss Park. Well, anyways, that's it for me. Comment, like, and make sure you subscribe. Okay, guys? We've got the numbers up. Now, 60% of the people who watch me follow me, which is good. Because if you remember correctly, it was the other way. 70% of people who watch me were not subscribed. So make sure you subscribe now. Bye.